Yes guys, welcome to another video. So today we're at Kingdom Sheldon, training with both of my online clients, two of my long-term clients. So we're going to train chest and delts, so stay tuned for the video. You're not taller than me. Are you taller than me? Bro, I'm sure that everyone.
Do a comparison after that?
Yeah. Wait.
Same
Go back,
height,
go back,
exactly the
back to
same
back,
height,
back to back. Yeah.
To be honest, Az is slightly
Is he?
taller. Yeah. Slightly taller. Az his shoulder, looking at shoulder wise. And then head as well.
Oh shit. You're 5'9", I'm 5'8", bro. You're 5'9", you're 5'9". Yeah, that would be perfect. That's it. So obviously you will know what your top set will be, but we're doing 6 to 8, yeah? So, Azaz, obviously, you've been training with me for nearly coming to 2 years, I think. 2 years.
So, over 2 years now.
Yeah, but how long have you been training in general, like?
Prior to joining you?
Yeah.
Not that long, you know. I was always on and off. Go for a few months before holiday, then stop again.
Yeah, I think obviously when we first started, obviously, it took you a while to stay in routine. So, my question is to you, how have you managed to stay so disciplined now? Because you wasn't 100% disciplined at the start.
I had too many distractions, bro, I'll be honest.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think you gotta lock in, bro, to be honest with you. I was more going out too much, messing around.
Okay.
When you got stress, bro, when you got too much stress, you can't focus. And I had a lot of stress last year, bro, remember?
Yeah,
you know
but I think for you as well, the main thing that's helped you was routine.
My routine was bad. That's what I'm saying. So if I go out or something, I'm off routine now for another 3-4 days after that. I won't get back into it. So if I just stay in routine, prep my food on time, wake up on time, sleep not on time, but I'll get my hours in though, do you know what I mean? But
you know what, Azaz is the type of guy, he says to me, how does shit sleep? I go, how many sleep have you got? He goes, 8 hours. I go, bro, I've been lucky to get 8 hours nowadays, man. He goes, I feel tired today. But no, I think, like I said, Azaz has been working with it for a while. And obviously you see how people change, and obviously now you're making a lot more progress.
I think now that I'm seeing my body change a lot more, because I'm focusing on, I'm seeing okay, I'm growing.
Yeah.
It pushes you to keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Last year when I was falling off, I wasn't changing as much, and that's obviously down to me. But then that motivation's not there, then you know what I mean? Like you don't train as hard because you're not seeing the much changes. Yeah. And like I said, even cooking now, cooking's a big thing now. I'm cooking properly. Yeah. I'm enjoying that food. Last year when I was cooking bad, I wasn't enjoying it because it was horrible, bro. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So it's a lot better.
Azaz, so obviously you trained before.
Okay.
You trained before training alone.
Yeah.
How was your diet? Were you dieting before?
Nah, no dieting, no structure to my training.
Yeah.
It was to be fair, it's what every Asian does, bro.
What's that?
You go train chest and arms, and that's it.
Oh, serious?
I never do legs or anything, man. But if I went Monday, I done chest. If I didn't go for a few days, like 4 or 5 days, I'd go back and start on chest again.
I swear.
Things like that.
Yeah.
But there was no routine, or no structure to my training. Diet was non-existent.
Yeah. And how would you say how important is diet now? Like how you see? Because
100%.
I'm presuming even though you don't train that much, you still was training fairly hard.
Yeah, but you know, with diet, when you eat properly, you train better, you grow better, and you feel better.
Yeah.
So when I was eating shit foods, I don't feel as good.
Yeah.
But now that I eat clean, my body feels good, and I know that it makes a difference because there's times when you give me a cheat meal, and I'll proper have a cheat meal, and I'll eat something bad, and it ruins my stomach, and I don't feel nice. Do you know what I mean? And it puts you off the next day.
Yeah.
So
I think there's a fine line. That's why I sometimes say to you guys, you know, when I give you a cheat meal, I always say to you, try and make sure you pick a meal that doesn't mess with your digestion, especially when we're trying to bulk, because that's going to screw your digestion even more. But also, I sometimes say, look, cheat meal is up to you what you have.
And
that's your free meal.
digestion now is a big thing for me, man.
And you notice, now you pay attention to foods that mess you up and you stay away from it. Mine, give you an example as well. That's a good one. I love my energy drinks, the Monster Zero. Now I can't have it. I suddenly stopped it because one of the days I drank it, and it took me an hour to finish my cream of rice. Normally I finish in 5 minutes. I'm a quick eater. And I thought, let me just take that away because to be honest, deep inside I knew it messes me up, but I just play around and kind of rolling with it. But that day, I took it out and my digestion is back to normal. And that just goes to show, I used to be okay with it, but then suddenly your body can change.
Is that what you said to me about when I was changing my cream of rice?
Yeah.
So I started with complete strength.
Yeah.
Sham 10 for discount. Then that ran out, so I wanted a quick one. So I got the Applied Nutrition off Amazon.
How is that?
Messed my stomach up.
Yeah.
Didn't sit right. Then I thought, let me try. I went back to obviously complete strength again. That was calm. Then I ran out and I went to Perform.
Yeah.
Messed my stomach up again.
Did you do cream rice as well?
Yeah, it wasn't good. And it was always bitty at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? And Trained by JP, that's a good one. I do use that. So I literally now stick to two, Trained by JP and the complete strength.
Yeah.
And them two work for me.
I think as well, like, it's good to switch up things so you don't get bored of things, But also, you just gotta stick to what you know.
But don't just switch for the sake of switching.
Just for the sake of
that's what I used to do. I'll be like, I ain't tried this one, I ain't tried this brand now. But if it works, it works. There's no point changing.
That's a good one as well. I get it all the time when someone new joins up. Like, they join up for the first week, they make good progress. I'm like, okay, what am I having next week for the next diet? I'm like, why do you need to change the diet? If the diet's been working, why do you have to change it? So exactly, people make the mistake that they want to change the training all the time, want to change the diet all the time. But ultimately, consistency is what wins. So if you stick to something and it works, stick to it. Obviously, there might come a time where you're going to get bored of it and get sick of it. Okay, I understand that you may have to change it at that time. But stick to what you know and stick.
I feel like that's when your discipline kicks in. You know, for me, like people ask me like, "Oh, do you get bored of chicken and rice?" And I said, no, I don't get bored of it because, you know what it is. I'm doing this for results, not for excitement, that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? My excitement is the training, and when I'm eating right,
I think you got to enjoy it, but it's definitely discipline over motivation.
100%.
Because motivation goes, bro. Discipline stays.
Like, you know, you eat to train harder and to get the results, not for it to be super exciting kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, you can flavor your chicken, but chicken and rice, for me now, I enjoy it because I know it's easier on my stomach. Like, I can digest it. I don't feel like, sluggish after it.
But you know, if people do get bored of chicken, bro, just change the seasoning and try different
Exactly,
things.
yeah, that's my point. Yeah. And even change the veg. You know, sometimes I get bored of like carrots in my veg, so I just switch to peas and sweet corn instead. And sometimes for like steak, I'd have mushrooms instead of having like just mixed veg, just to kind of mix it up and add a little bit different texture to my food. But that's fine for me. Do you know what I mean? And like you said, for cheat meals, I tend to keep it as clean as possible because the moment I go and touch something like a greasy burger or like a pizza, to be honest, I don't want near doner meat. He does me over, but so I don't go near that. But like the next day, I'll regret it because my digestion was so good, and then that'll ruin it for me. So even on cheat meals, I'll have just something like a bigger steak, or if I do have a burger, it won't be like a greasy
But you
burger.
can't go wrong with Pepe's, man.
A good quality burger, like
A good quality, yeah. So it's so important now. Like this is one thing comparison before I started working with you was I would probably have more cheat meals, but now I know the importance of my digestion because it's good now. So I can then focus on keeping it good, and it makes a difference on the Monday. Instead of a cheat meal on Sunday, I don't feel shit on a Monday. Do you know what I mean?
But you know, another thing that helps now though is structure, weighing your food and knowing how much to eat. Before, like you said, I was still eating okay, or I was getting food, but it'd be like a massive portion. So you go Pepe's, I've weighed chicken and rice from Pepe's, but you got about 350 grams of rice in one serving and about 50 grams of chicken. You know what I mean? So you got big carbs in you for no reason. So weighing your food, bro, is a big thing now for me, man.
It's good. Perfect. Nice, good. Try, don't let your shoulders come in play. So keep your chest like that, stay like that. Good. Keep your elbows in. Yep. You stay there, don't, I'm gonna push. That's it, good. Good. Keep your elbow, just drop your elbows tiny bit, just tiny bit. There you go, there. Good. Nice. And again. Up. Give me. Go, come on. Drive. There you go. You're pushing with your delts.
Yeah.
So you're just not remembering.
Let's kind of retract back.
Retract your shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Retract your shoulder blades, and that's automatically put your chest forward. Eliminates your traps as well, and then all you're pushing like this.
Yeah.
Again, yes, you might do lifting less weight than usual, but fuck it, we're trying to build the muscle.
Exactly, yeah, you're trying to train the muscle, aren't you?
Yeah, there you go. Okay, stay here. Give me one more.
Right. Come on. Go. Push.
Okay, there you go. Now you've done coaching for a year and a half, and obviously you used to train before.
Yeah.
Would you recommend coaching to anyone? I'm not just saying about my coaching in general. Do you?
No, 100%. Do you know what? I went through a phase when I was a lot younger where I was struggling to put weight on. My metabolism was really high. I was really skinny. I used to eat and never put weight on. And the key to that was now I came across some young guy online on social media, and he was talking about how he struggles to put weight on. And my advice to him was get a good coach, because as much as you might think I'll eat more and I'll put weight on, it's not about that. It's about knowing nutrition, what works and what doesn't work. So by working with a coach, I realized how important it is to have somebody that knows what they're doing, has the experience, and can tell you what to do, when to do it. So yeah, definitely coaching is important.
I think for me as well, like people are surprised when I tell them I got a coach as well. That me being a coach, been training for 12 years as well. But there's always someone that knows more than you, someone's more experienced, and someone who can hold you accountable as well. It's easy, like I said, let's just say, as I said, let's go out to eat. It's easy to fall in, but if you know you got to check in on a Saturday or whatnot, and you're paying for a service, you're going to be a bit more strict, you know what I mean? And like I said, I think it benefited me a lot as well. And again, I think both of you would agree as well, like, I'm very straightforward.
I love it.
Yeah, I think with Azaz, he knows.
I need accountability, man. Someone watching over me and telling me what to do.
Can you pass that to me? Yeah, so like obviously with myself, the way I coach, and this is how I've been coached before. I had a coach where he wouldn't even give me compliments, and I think that worked well for me. Yeah. But when he did give me a compliment, I thought, I must be doing something right. But I try to go with that way. Obviously, you can't do it with every person, because some people, they're a bit more, how should I say?
Sensitive.
Yeah. So you coach people in different ways. With yourself, I've been training with you guys for a long time, so I know how much I can push you.
So I remember at the start, bro, when I started with you, you used to say, I look too bloated, or my belly's popping, and I used to be like, shit, man, like, what the hell? But then obviously, because I wasn't doing things properly myself, I didn't enjoy checking in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now, it's like, I enjoy it, bro. You tell me I look shit, I'm like, alright, safe. Next week I'm gonna come back better. You know what I mean?
Crazy, right? There was a time in my life when I did a bit of combat sport, Muay Thai, and I had to stay in a weight category, and it was about 75 kilos. I used to always be about 74. And every Saturday I check in, it almost felt like a weigh-in. Yeah. It was like an event for me every Saturday when I check in, because in my mind, I know I've done the work. Yeah. And I just want to know that it's paid off. And obviously scale weight isn't always the deciding factor. Obviously the look is important, like you always say, Sham. But for me, it was almost like an exciting time to see, okay, let's see what I've gained or lost this week. So I treat it like almost like a weigh-in, for a fight or something, like check-in. It's a very big event for me on a Saturday. Like Friday night, I'm going to sleep and I'm like tossing and turning. And it's like, even now the novelty hasn't fully worn off. Yeah. I'm still in that mode where I'm like, tomorrow's check-in day, I've got to show accountability for my work. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, a lot of people see Azaz on my story, and to be fair, you do get a lot of compliments, you know. So someone just messaged me now. They go, bro, this brother Az, you have smashed it, Allah Mubarak. I remember him from college. You know him?
Who is it? Oh, yeah.
So you do get a lot of compliments. Hope you plug my coaching, mate.
I suppose. Love doing you.
Straight to the gym, Stairmaster, home, work, shower, work, and I come back in the evening for weights. So it works out that usually when I'm cutting, it's spring, summertime, and the longer days help. Whereas like, I get to go home and still have a bit of the day, do you know what I mean? So it's making that routine work for you kind of thing. Because some people might be like, how the hell do I do 1 hour Stairmaster and weight session in one day? Because I ain't got Stairmaster at home. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I gotta make that time somehow, and whether that's in the morning, I gotta do it.
So obviously we trained chest and delts with Zaydul and Azaz. Obviously both of them long-term clients, been working with them over a year and a half, coming close to 2 years really. But just to give you a quick background on both of them, Zaydul, when he first started with myself, he was 100 kg. Then we went down to 76 kilos. And then obviously, then we went for a little push-up, and then we went cut down again. Yeah. Now you're currently 85 kilos. 85. The aim with Zaydul as well, obviously lifestyle client, so as Ramadan's coming up in end of February, gonna hopefully push up until then, and then go on a cut after Ramadan. Same thing with Azaz. He started with me starting his weight was 71 kilos. Now, believe it or not, it's only 76 kilos, but a huge difference as well in terms of things. Like as we mentioned in the video, scale weight doesn't tell you the full picture. Obviously, both of them lost a lot of fat, but also gained a lot of muscle in that time, so recomp in that phase. So guys, that's a good tip for me, to you guys. Don't get married to the scale weight, but obviously if any of you guys want any support, advice, anything like that, either drop a comment below or drop me a message on my Instagram, Coach by Sham. I've got my website, www.coachbysham.co.uk, and make sure like, comment and subscribe to the video, and we'll see you in the next one.